Good morning and welcome 8C. Today's set of screencasts we will be addressing Venn diagrams. This is continuing on with our concept of probability, which we've covered other parts of already. Before we get into the basic information to start looking at Venn diagrams, first we will cover our learning intention and success criteria for Venn diagrams. The learning intentions for this set of screencasts is that students will know and understand how to use Venn diagrams. To gauge if you have obtained this knowledge, the success criteria states, by the end of the screencast, students should be able to interpret and evaluate information displayed on Venn diagrams. Before we go on to looking at the basic information regarding Venn diagrams, we shall look at the symbols and the information we need to have a background knowledge on how to look at and interpret Venn diagrams. With Venn diagrams, we look at evaluating sets of numbers and how we can use these sets of numbers with Venn diagrams to analyse these sets. A set is a collection of things or a number that belongs to a well-defined category. For example, a bird is a set of two-legged animals, or an odd number belongs to a set of integers. The elements of a set are enclosed in curly brackets or braces, which look similar to these just here. A Venn diagram is made up of a rectangle and one or more circles. It is used to show the relationship between different groups or sets of objects. The rectangle contains all the objects under consideration and is called a universal set. Each group or set of objects within the universal set is enclosed in its own circle inside the rectangle. The symbol for the universal set is this funny looking E symbol just here. Before we finish this screencast, I'll just draw a quick basic example of a Venn diagram, which we'll go into further detail in screencast 2. But as mentioned above, we have a rectangle which houses the universal set. Inside this rectangle we have one or more circles, which describes the relationships between the groups or sets of objects, and these generally have a title, generally A, B or C. Remembering that this one's our universal set, which is our funny little E symbol, and then we'll just mark this one A and B just for interest's sake, and that's just a rough sketch of what a Venn diagram looks like. So before we finish this screencast, if I could get you to pause it and just copy down these notes into your rules book, please, students. Then once you have finished copying down these notes, you can then go on to look at screencast number 2, at which then we will look at how to draw up our Venn diagram, and we'll look at some values in some sets that we can actually put into a Venn diagram, which will give you a better understanding of how we use Venn diagrams. So if you could just copy down these dot points into your rules book, please, and then go on to screencast number 2. Thank you.